Today's a nice Adventure Time theory, but before that I want to talk about an app called Adventure Time Amino. I've talked about these apps before and they have some really awesome features, but the Adventure Time Amino is dedicated to the Adventure Time fanbase. You can do Adventure Time challenges, do quizzes about Jake, Princess Bubblegum, and more. One of the new amino features is that there is now a deeper customization when you create your own amino. You can make everything Adventure Time just right for you. A big part about Adventure Time Amino is a newsfeed of content filled with polls, Adventure Time fan art, videos of Finn and Jake, and more. Everything's in one convenient place for you. So far, I would say this is my favorite fan art I've seen. Also, I made this poll on my profile, so be sure to visit that and vote. Anyway, the links to download are in the description below, so check them out. Also, thanks to Amino for sponsoring this video. If Adventure Time does one thing really well, it's foreshadowing. There are various hints and events early on in the series that predict something will happen later on. A major example of this is Finn losing his arm because we see various versions of him with a robot arm. For the most part, Adventure Time's foreshadowing is clear and easy to understand if you know where to look, and today we're going to be seeing the possible fate of Jake the dog. Spoiler alert for the show, proceed watching at your own risk. Jake is Finn's brother and best friend. They've been going on adventures together ever since the beginning of the show, but towards the end of the series, it's possible that Jake will die. This may seem like nonsense at first, but sit through the entire theory and then you can let me know what you think. We begin in the season 3 episode called The New Frontier. Jake has a croak dream that apparently predicts the future, and in that dream he dies in space when he loses breath. The cosmic owl appeared, so this sort of thing would have to come true eventually. But at the very end of the episode, it turns out that the event of the dream didn't happen because Finn was there. Jake literally says that the croak dream was him and Banana Man without Finn, so the dream is destined to happen again when Finn's not around. In this example, focus on the fact that Jake is alright with dying. All the croak dream stuff could be wrong because Jake may not know all the details surrounding that, but he is okay with the possibility of death.
We'll track down that Banana Man and crunk up his schemes and save you.
Finn, when I die, my individual Earth consciousness is gonna go all over everywhere while Glob tallies my deeds.
What?
I'm gonna be all around you. In your nose and your dreams and socks. I'll be a part of you and your Earth mind. It's gonna be great.
In the episode Evicted, Marceline almost kills Jake. Not much, but it shows that Jake can be put in some seriously dangerous situations. Also, the Limit episode had Jake stretching through a maze to find a treasure somewhere inside. Jake continues to stretch and it looks extremely painful, so he's pretty vulnerable. The episode Sons of Mars actually had a scene where Jake did die. He's eventually brought back to life because Abe Lincoln asks Death to give life back to him. Although Jake is alive again, he did actually die, and this is important to note for the theory. The episode Hall of Egress has a more symbolic representation of Jake's upcoming death. Finn gets trapped in a strange labyrinth alone and cannot receive help from Jake in any way. This sort of situation hasn't really happened much in the series because they almost always have each other's backs. There's a possibility that this is foreshadowing for Finn moving on and doing things on his own. One of the bigger hints we've gotten is in the episode Flute Spell when Jake is singing a song all about him. Most of the song is clearly cheerful and you want to keep listening to it. But one lyric in particular is strange when compared to the other parts of the song. Later in the field at night, I thought I saw death. Clearly this character represents dying, and when Jake sees the actual character of Death in the cheerful song, that really seems to foreshadow his death at the end of the series. In the season 7 finale pre-boot, Jake is tempting his fate and it's clear death could be close when he says stuff like, "Someone will definitely get cursed in here and I hope it's me." He also tells angry demons to come after him and teach him a dark lesson. From the first example, you remember that Jake is okay with dying and becoming a part of the cosmos. Well, this sort of thing makes him want curses and stuff because he'd be fine with the consequences.
Horse, honey. Pfft. You said there'd be hexes and soup. A demon. Oh, nah. Just a little cutie.
The second part of the pre-boot 2-parter has a scene where Jake looks like this, and it shows that he's really not as safe as we think. Oh yeah, Jake died in the Elements miniseries with the slime, but then came back to life again. There's also that time in Orb when it looks like he's dying. Now if all these clues make sense, you might be wondering if Cartoon Network would kill off a main character. In regular show, a main character did actually die in the series finale. Adventure Time has had some seriously messed up stuff in the past, so I have no doubt in my mind that they'd have the okay to kill off a main character despite it being on Cartoon Network. Jake the dog isn't safe for the end of Adventure Time, but based on everything we've gone over today, I think he's okay with what may happen to him in the future.
Don't try to stop me.
No, it's okay. I'm here to stay by your side.
Thanks, man. I knew you'd come around.
But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.